What a beautiful day. And perhaps some of the worst winds I have seen to date. Oh my god. Even Google was like, oh, maybe they're 20 miles an hour. Yeah, 20 miles an hour average. I'm thinking these things might actually reach 50. But, eh, if it's hard to fly, it's more challenge. More challenge, better experience. So, heck, let's go dive into these things. Dive in. 2 feet first. Head first. Something like that. Oh, jeez. I'm getting battered over here. I have to turn down the volume in the background just because the wind is blowing out my microphone. All right. I'm going to practice some Acro here. The Pavo is very small. That's not good when dealing with the winds, but it is pretty powerful. And, the challenge is good. Gotta get out there and practice anyways. Oh, jeez, it's even kicking my camera around. The wind is battering everything. Also, Pavo came unlinked again. I don't know what's up with that. It has the exact same problem my other Pavo had, the one I destroyed. Both of them just randomly come unbound on their own, and it just, whenever they feel like it. Oh well. Ah, jeez, this is in the angle mode, isn't it? Whatever, it's fine. I'll practice angle mode. If I have to land it, it's already going to have partial battery drain and trying to minimize the number of landings because I don't land very well. I keep bouncing this thing off the ground. When you have to do the landings yourself as opposed to having the computer do them for you. And no one else to blame, I guess. I make a very poor computer. Ooh. Geez, since it's not in Acro mode, air mode, I'm having even harder time trying to hold it up against the wind. I mean, it's not easier to keep it in the air when it's in air mode, but at least you can bring the full force of the power of the drone against the wind, assuming you can get a good feel for it. At this point, I'm just trying to make sure I stay off of everything, crashing into every single thing around me. That's not too bad. Skimming across the ground in this amount of wind, that's kind of an achievement. Well, not an achievement for a better pilot, but it's an achievement for me. Whoa, crud. I went right past the edge of that. An extra wind burst got me. Set me flying another couple of feet. This is the biggest gap I can reliably land. What is that, like 20 feet wide? At least. Getting battered all over the place. Let's see. Oh, the battery's getting low. Let's see if I can at least make a soft landing. Yeah. Hit myself. Well, I'm soft. I guess that's kind of a soft landing. Right in the ribs, too. That's fine. All right. Pack number 2. Put this thing in Acro. Whoa, Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, that's an Acro. They're in Acro. We're fully manual at this point. Yeah, I'm always out of... Ooh, see? I get the flips and go, oh, hey, see? Look at that. A recovery in midair. Not too bad, right? I mean, of course, it would have been better if I would have actually done the loop and not almost crashed during the loop, but I recovered from the crash. So I consider that a minor accomplishment for my own stupidity. Ooh, you gotta lean into some of these. That wind is hitting hard. I don't know if you can tell, but the Pavo is slipping feet every second from the wind pushing it around. Like I'm going relatively straight. It's just kind of going sideways because the wind is carrying it sideways. All right, still doing pretty good though. Keep in the air. Doing little flips and twirls. Still not power loop. Trying to even it out here. One of the problems with having a high like this, especially in a high wind condition, is trying to get it back down to the ground without slamming into everything. That was pretty good. That was a relatively controlled descent. I'm really pushing my luck doing a loop that low. Probably doesn't count as a power loop. I think for power loop, you really have to gap something and then loop around it, and that would be the power loop, as I understand the nomenclature. Yeah, one of these days. Oh, crap. Okay. Hey, check it out. Another recovery. I didn't have to go get it. I did manage to smack it into the ground, though. Ugh. Why is the battery mounted underneath? Because I know every time I do one of those, I'm hitting that battery. Like the most dangerous part of the whole quad, I'm smacking that into the ground at speed. Well, that was okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm busting out the Avada. I'm busting out something I know can handle some heavy-duty winds. I mean, at least I think it can. I have never flown in wind this harsh before. It's not quite a full-blown, mega storm, but I mean, you can see the stuff getting knocked around. This is pretty serious. Oh, jeez. This is as straight as I can make it fly. That is the wind pushing it sideways as I'm trying to go straight. All right, but at least now I feel like I actually have some real control here. As I'm sure you'll see in the goggle footage, it's getting hammered. Okay, I can make one pass by here. I'm always interested in this weird little patio. I've never seen anybody up here. One of these days, man. This would be a terrible day to be up there. You might literally, if you wear loose clothing, you might literally be thrown off the roof. Wouldn't recommend standing up there today. Big open field. Nice to see a couple of those left in Chico that are not filled with these businesses. A lot of which have already shut down. Skip across the street here to this old patch of residential neighborhood. The mud puddles. Oh man, look at the little tiny bits of surf on top of that puddle. Jeez, it's all ripples. Let's see if there's any pigeons out here on the old electric lines. Oh yeah, that's a lot of pigeons. Let's scare the crap out of them. Got flying rats. One of you little devils. I swear, one of these days I'll mount a laser. Whoa, right on top of there. Start taking pigeons out. Okay, that was awfully close. I think I saw some serious tail feather detail. We'll get away from birds for a bit. As much as I would actually just totally love to wipe out a pigeon, I don't want to wipe out my drone. Awful things. Poops everywhere. Those piles of dirt still getting bigger. Got our own little mountain range over here, don't we? Anytime I get more than 20 feet off the ground, I swear the wind speed picks up by at least another 20 miles an hour. It's really coming on in waves. I think I gotta adjust my goggles. I love being able to do that. Just pause mid-flight, adjust my goggles, scratch myself, flick a flyaway. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have a drone that can handle some of the stuff for you. I still need to practice my Acro, though. I can't wimp out. Trying to get close enough where I can land without it getting blown away. All right, I've risked enough here. Time to move on to another place. Not exactly too sure where I'm going to go since I'm just getting utterly battered by the wind. Fly hours. I have a short attention span. Anyways, back to another flying place. I really want to hit some more of these businesses. It's Saturday, the businesses are closed. This is a great time to start flying parking lots and stuff. So let's head off towards the courthouse and whatever they call this big business area near Indigo Park. This is not a bad place to camp out. These bus stops literally have signs specifically saying, if we catch you camping here, we will send you to jail. It's the only reason they haven't been taken over. Hopefully they don't mind me just sitting here with some of my gear. Hopefully that doesn't count as loitering. Because it is loitering. But I'm not like camping loitering. I'm getting pretty good range over here. A little bit of a signal drop. Around the edges of the goggles it flashes a little bit of yellow, letting me know that I'm getting near the edge. A little hard to pay attention to the exact numbers when I'm in mid-flight. I really like swooping over the top of the courthouse, but I am getting battered around a little bit too much. As you can see, I can barely keep this thing straight in these heavy winds. So we're not gonna scrape across the edge of that thing right now. All right, well, let's eke up the challenge level a little bit. See how close to the ground I can get here without running into anything when the winds hit me. Yeah, don't go out in the street. There are still cars in the street. There's no cars in these parking lots, but there are definitely cars in the street. Ooh, this thing dropped out real harsh right there. Man, I really want to gap more stuff, but this wind is making it super hard. This is about as close to objects as I feel I can reliably get right now. Because it just comes out of nowhere, slaps you around about 2 or 3 feet. And I like to fly within a few inches of something, not 2 or 3 feet. So if it slaps you 2 or 3 feet, that's a collision. You got to give it a little bit of space near everything I'm near right now. Woo. Should probably get a little higher on the tree. It's fine. Flags at half mast. I got the little birds out in this field. Usually, oh, there they are. Just scare them out of nowhere. Those I don't actually want to mess with too much because I think they're little starlings and they're cute little birds, and I don't hate them like I do pigeons. I really, really hate pigeons. I don't usually find whole areas, including like seats and places where I want to sit, just covered in, starling poop. But I find them covered in pigeon shit all the time. Look at that cool reflection on the grass. Man, usually there's no cars out here. I wonder what's going on. Oh, part of the road got fixed back over there, so now people can actually drive around these blocks. More air conditioning. As such, more people are coming down this road. Kind of unfortunate. Used to be a lot more calm since the traffic wasn't going through. This wind is still nailing me. I feel like that stop sign I just saw as an omen. It's amazing how many people are out right now in all this wind. I want to fly over the top of them if I can avoid it. Alright, let's see if we can eke this thing back in. I'm feeling like bad luck might get me any minute now, so I gotta stay ahead of the bad juju. I can feel the bad juju coming on. I gotta scoot around it. Gotta scoot around the bad mojo, man. Jeez, the wind. Okay, off to the next spot. Somewhere nearby. I have this idea that I'm actually not that far away from the part of that bike path I walked by one day, but I couldn't find any place to sit down and fly out there. But I think if I get back here, I can fly over the bike path. Check out some cool woods and stuff, although I can't gap much today. Yeah, totally open. I can't really do too much about this. I can't use this path during the week, though, because that's what the Veterans Office, courthouse is right there. There's a lot of government buildings, and people in the government tend to be nervous about drones. So, want to make sure I'm flying around these areas when they're closed, Saturday and Sunday, or any time past about 5. It's always weird to see these trees out here by themselves. This whole area here is like full of no trespassing signs. Of course, I'm flying, so technically I'm not walking out here. So, doesn't count legally. I checked it out. See, there's the bicycle path. See, look at this area back over here. Well, except for the impromptu campers. Otherwise, it's kind of a neat little area. It's further down the creek. I've been flying from Emerson. Yeah, if the wind wasn't kicking my ass so bad, I would absolutely love to explore this place. It looks so cool. But the wind is absolutely kicking my ass right now. Ooh, well, it's a good thing those fence posts don't actually have barbed wire between them. I didn't notice that until I got really close. I think they put the fence posts up just to mark trees they don't want to destroy, or they do want to destroy. I don't know what's going on with the fence posts that just happen to be around certain trees, or why there's only just a couple of trees out here. Or what's up with that one bush? Isn't that a little weird? Ooh. Oh, there's I'm not gonna harass the bicyclist. There's this bridge over here. I kind of always wanted to try to go under it. Let's see. What's the signal strength? Full bit. I'm full 60. You know, I think I could make it. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's do this. Might be going for a swim to get my drone back in a minute. Let's find out. Okay, going for the dive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Signal is red. Bright. Whoa, whoa. Signal is red. Bright red. Okay, no picture. No picture. Okay, we got my picture back. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm freaked out. It worked. I totally got around it. But there was no picture left at the end of that. At the end of that, that was just gone. That was all muddy. There was nothing there. Oh, I'm going to have to check the numbers on that. That had to have been low. Okay. I'm going to fly around the field for a bit while I deal with this heart attack. Fingers are shaking now. Well, you know, sometimes you got to give it a shot, right? I gave it a shot, and it worked. It worked out this time. Oh my God, I am totally trying to destroy this thing, aren't I? I am going to try to destroy my Avada. You know, it's not terribly expensive to replace it, I guess, all things considered. It's not like you have to buy the entire kit over again. Wasn't like $450 to buy a new Avada. I'm not too sure what DJI Care is going to charge me, especially if I can't actually send them the wreckage. You know what? I really don't want to wreck my Avada today. That was a dumb thing to do. I mean, it looked really cool. That was fucking awesome. That was dumb. I could bring my baby back. Come here. Daddy was stupid today. Okay, maybe check out the air conditioning just one more time. Man, I have no attention span. Just none whatsoever. Fucking love air conditioning. And I also love my Avada. Come on, let's bring it back. Bring her back home. It's landed. Too much craziness, man. Oh, the wind is still smacking the crap out of it, too. Come on, baby. Come back home to daddy. Oh. Oh, jeez. I am my own worst enemy. Okay, well, after that incredibly series of dumb decisions, I think I might be done flying for today. I think I'm just gonna go chill out, relax, reflect on how much money I have to repair this thing if I actually do manage to break it, which almost seems inevitable at this point. So this is my good place to stop. Yeah, see you later.